Ahojte, tu je znova Kulišákove na vás v ďalšej epizóde zo Zaklínača 3 Divoký hon.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals.
A
Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's womb on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Oh, what's a trophy?
ocenil by som, keby ste s vašou konverzáciou neskákali do môjho úvodu. Každopádne, vítam vás...
Bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again. Our bedchamber. Tomorrow's room's there.
Tak konečne budem mať kľud. No,
Try
každopádne.
not to make a mess.
Dobre, čau.
For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Vítam vás v ďalšej epizóde zo Zaklínača 3 Divoký hon. A rovno som šiel za barónom, aby sme dneska dostali znova čo najviac, pretože toho baróna sú také dlhšie misie. Vedeli ste, že v minulej epizóde som to musel seknúť tuto zrovna u toho hľadania, keďže to tu nemá pauzu, ale pôjde to stále.
Candlestick. Stem's broken.
Keďže to tu nemá pauzu ako malé vedľajšie lohy alebo zákazky. A to keď idete na hlavnú misiu, tak potom už ju idete stále až pokiaľ nedokončíte. No, pozrieme sa teda, čo sa tu stalo, dúfam, že niečo zistím. Tu je niečo.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
Tento? Jo, to bude on.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Vyzerá zaujímavo. Ale nemusíme zabúdať, že sme v komnate vládcu polky velenu, čiže toto bude mať trošku bohatšie a ja si aspoň napasujem kapsy.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Takže žije v ilúzii.
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues.
A čo ešte by som mohol hľadať, Geralt? Ja som tu pozrel, myslím, že všetko a nič také som tu nevynechal, okrem tohoto.
Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object. Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object.
Fajn, takže tu došlo k bitke. To je veľmi zaujímavé. Tu som to pozeral. Ešte niečo nájdem? Tu je toho. Wow, tu je niečo rozliate, že hej.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Tucson. Yeah, Everloose. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Takže Geraltov čeník je opäť v akcii a ideme sledovať vúni úžasného vína, ktorá ide von z pokoje. To je zaujímavé. Fajn, barone, ty si tu ostaň. To čo si dovoluješ, počúvaj. Ja som myslel, že vy máte mať predo mnou nejaký rešpekt, a nie, že mi tu budeš nadávať, že mám hnusný ksicht, to čo je.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else though. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman, protective.
No.
Question is, against what?
Tak, to by sme mali asi,
Can't find much else here.
Moment, ešte som nebol v tejto izbe. Tu sa idem ešte pozrieť. Čo tu nájdem zaujímavého ešte. No jo, tu sa napasujeme.
Incense and an old key. What it unlocks?
Víte ešte, že to prehľadám, lebo inak by sme nenašli ten kľúč a tohoto.
Anise, sandalwood, and something else. Saffron.
Šafrán. Ježišmária. Fajn, tu je truhla. Panenka s cukrátkom. Čakal som, že pri posteli toho bude niečo zaujímavejšie, ale okej. Hele.
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Tu už v stredoveku poznali voodoo babiky. Wow, to teda čumím. Fajn, Geralte. Čo ešte nám k tomuto povieš? Vypadá to tu zaujímavo a zatiaľ nemám... hele, ďalší pach. Samozrejme. Samozrejme aj tu bol ten pach a kde ho budeme sledovať? To ide ten istý dole, či?
Rubble everywhere.
Shut up. Ide dole, že hej? Aha, tak fajn. Ideme sa pozrieť. Odkiaľ ide stopa, moment. Neviem, či ide odtiaľto, ale chcem sa tu napasovať. Nemáš tu... Tu sme boli, že? No, tu sme to jedli, tu sme mu to vyžrali všetko. A tam niečo bliká. Ja si nedám povedať, ja musím všetko zobrať. Poznáte ma. Tak, máme nejaký zaujímavý dopis. No, Geralte. Tuto sme asi ísť nemali, takže... Ale je super, že sa po jeho hrade môžeme pohybovať, aj keď neviem, či je to hrad, ale... Môžeme sa tu pohybovať úplne voľne, keďže nám povedal tým mužom, nech nás nechajú. Že, kľúci, veľký rešpekt. Čo, hoši? Čo? No, dobre, tak sa ukľudníme, hoši. Ja si tu vezmem toto, vám to nebude prekážať, že nie? Tak, to má byť... Kde som tu vlastne behol? Mám taký pocit, že to nemal byť, či? Moment, idem sledovať ten pach, to ide ešte ďalej. Aha, jasne, tu sú ešte schody, no tak to ide ešte dole, tak to ste mali povedať... Geralt, čo robíš? To ste mali povedať rovno. Heleme sa. Zamiloval som sa. Aha, ráble, okej. Nevadí, to všetko vezmem, predám to. Wow, tu toho je. Ešte niečo, Geralt, čo by sa mohli ukrať. Požičať si. Jaj, barona. Ja premýšľam, či to niečo zmení, že baron nám dal takú slobodu, verí nám. A ja mu tu vykradnem všetky zásoby v hrade. No tak čo, no nemôže mať každý všetko. Fajn, ideme ďalej. Sledujem stopu, moment, tady. Oho! Ježiši Kriste. Tak poď. No jo, tu toho je. Ešte chcem niečo, ešte. No. Ešte niečo môžem ukradnúť, nie? Geralte, ja chcem tie dvere. Ježiš, suvička blbá, hnusná. Aha, odtiaľ to bol ten kľúčik. Zistíme, čo tu je. Tento kľúč bol vlastne v izbe baronovej dcery, že? Asi, hej, dúfam, myslím. Nie som si istý, ale asi áno. Ježiši, tu toho je. Som si mohol pozrieť, za akým inventárom som sem šiel a za akým mod idem, to by bolo zaujímavé.
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
Takže jeho dcera uctievala divoký. Jak to je ten oheň? Divoký oheň, nie? Nie, to je jedno, proste jeho dcera uctievala to náboženstvo o tom ohňovi. Okej. Nezjab tu. Geralte, tráp sa tam. To vyzerá zaujímavo. Viečný oheň, nie? Alebo ako sa to volá? Boha, ja neviem, to je jedno. Baron bol zase hore, že? Aha, tu je tá jelenia hlava, čo hovorila. Nádhera, vážne úžasné. Tady si ty opivče.
Done poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
So it is supposed to be Triss. Yeah, I see it now. Eerie. Looks just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things don't work out with Nilfgaard. Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men air Valus.
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing. Not a one of them.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
Pella. Old Coop lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Tady niekto šolsta svoji kozu. Jdeme za ním. To musím vidieť, dáme páni, ako sorry, ale aby niekto v Zaklínačovi šolstal svoju vlastní kozu, to musím vidieť. No, každopádne, to čo mi povedal Baron je dosť podozrivé, ale to je fúk, ja si vezmem klepnu. Kde si klepno, poď sem k nohe. Klepno. Pohnite. Inak mimochodom hen tam v pozadí, čo to vidíte blikať tie svetelka, tak to je, myslím, že samotný Novigrad, tuším. Jo, je to možné. A pozrite sa, aká to je diaľka a aj tak to je vidno, to je úžasné. Wow. Nikdy sa neprestanem kochať nad týmto. No, každopádne, ideme ku... Ono je to celkom dosť ďaleko, že? Ja zajdem ku hlavnej bráne, tam bol rozcesník a tam sa naportujem na toho. Tam sa naportujem na toho cocota. Tu si vezmem na stenku, lebo som ju ešte... Wow, už Geralt, ty ma tak sereš s tými faklami. Podľa minimapy som ju ešte nevyberal, keď mi sa začne minulej epizóde. Ale je tu niečo nové. Od celého piestím. Tak som tu ešte nebol asi, no. Alebo pridali nový oznam. Fajn, nasednout. Jedeme. Pelen štíráč, ježiš, to bude Gwent. Ne. Geralte. Jedem. Vránohrad, závody. No, tam pôjdeme, jednoznačne. Nejaké tie dostihy by sa mohli mať. Fajn, ja teda dobehnem ku tej bránke nejako. Neviem prečo idem na tom koni, keď iba problémy mi robí. Poď to dáš, no výborné. Konečne môžem šprintovať, tak sa mi to páči klepno. Ideme, poď. Dobehneme ku tej bránke. A ideme teda za tým zažikávačem zo šolsta svojej vlastní kozu. To musím vidieť. To proste... To je také debilné, že to musím vidieť. No, rozcesník, to potrebujem, výborné. To potrebujem momentálne ku šťastiu. Fajn, kde to máme ísť? Tady? OK. Blízko Vietvic. Aj tak pôjdem pešo. Či na koni. Inu co? No, akurát máme deň. To som aj nejako nepostrehol, že keď sa teleportujem, tak sa aj mení čas. Zaujímavé. Aké piecky roztomilé. Úžasné. Fajn. Ježiši, klepno. Pohnite. Cesty obaja. Fajn. No, som zvedavý, ako to dopadne u toho, čo...
Slow now. Whoa.
Nejaké problémy. Asi chcú tiež šolstať jeho kozu.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all,
Yes or no?
fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys.
No, vidíte, že to ide aj bez magie a bez bitky.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Fajn.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Can't seriously think I'm gonna chase down your goat.
A Peller without a goat makes for a mute prophet.
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell! The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. Well, for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
No to si děláš.
wind's howling.
My ako vážne ideme hľadať kozu, hej. Zažíkávač. Fajn, máme zvoneček. Tady, zažíkávaček, zvoneček. Výborné. Nič. Zasvoníme znova. Nič. A tu je smečka vlkov, to by som mal zabiť. Poďte, hoši, poďte. Tak, poďme. A ideme, do rady. No poďme. Konečne bojujeme s vlkmi, ale za Geralta, ne za strasu, ja im dávam. Jeden. Husté. Tomuto sa hovorí one shot, one kill, baby. No. Čo tak skúsiť? Počujem kozu. Že by? Čo to? Koza. Počkaj, čo? What?
This way, I think.
Jak tudy, kudy tudy do Betléma, Geralte? Á, vidím stopy. Ježišmaria. Je tu niekde koza? Hen to musí byť ono. Ježiš, čo je to s tým pohľadom?
There you are.
Aha, kozičky, princesná!
Here, goat. Here, princess.
Co si ze mne děláš?
Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
A jedeme. Poď, koza, poď.
All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the beller.
Ty kráso. To ako vážne, hej? Ja musím takto zvoniť ako pridrbaný, hej? No poďme.
Come on, damn it.
Pána... Migajsen. Geralt, krotiteľ Klos 2015. Tak poď. Poď. Princesna? Ne. Vrať sa.
Where the hell did you go?
Vrať sa. Poď sem. Koza, poď sem. Zvonček. Jakože what? Kde tu lezeš? Zajímavé jaskyňa až moc. Tak poď.
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of
To si děláš srandu ze mne. Tak poď. No jo. Tak a dorazíme. Easy as fuck. No. Princezničko, už si schopná za mnou ísť. Poď. Dám ti zvonček. Pozri.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
No Geralte, vypadá to tak, že budeme musieť. Poď. Ježiš, aj zo stromu. Poď. Wow. Ten les je nejaký nepokojný. Bože, to je zase misia, toto si nerobíš srandu. Ako je možné, že ja idem na hlavnú misiu, ktorá sa týka krvavého barona a skončím ako obyčajný hľadač kôz? To nie je normálne toto, čo som ja, nejaký pastier? Pastier Geralt? Poď Geralte. No, veď už je to len kúsok, poď. Geralte, ty by som mal ísť do farmy, ja by som ťa normálne aj volil, keby som ťa tam videl. Poď, koza jedna.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time.
No samozrejme.
You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Poď. Výborne, takže z kozy sa stala klepná, hej? Tu je otáznik? Jakože what? No, tu máš tú kozu. A to dúfam, že mi to kurva za to stalo, lebo ak nie.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
They are not here. They have gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone. The child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast, only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honour not its meaning. Win a spirit's favour, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Fajn, to by sme mali. A dozvedel som sa dosť zaujímavých vecí. Prvá je, že ideme zabiť potracenku. Čo tam neviem ako zlo bude vyzerať, ale idem nájsť. A tu sú bla 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 bla. Počkaj, čo? Lambert? To si prečítam. Že hovno nemá. No jo, celý Lambert. Je to aj tak nejak to nevystívajú skutočne. Jo. Jasne, to vieme. Tu už vieme. To všetko som už počul od neho, tak neviem, že to čítam ako debil. No. Nová fáze úkolu rodinné záležitosti. Ako vidíte, misia ohľadom barona sa trošku nabrala na obrátkach a začína sa to stupňovať. A moment, tu je kupec. No a potracenka to bude ešte zaujímavé. A ja to zrobím pravdepodobne tak.
Mountains don't move and thus never meet, but men.
Take a peek if you don't mind.
Ja to zrobím pravdepodobne tak, že ja ju zabijem. A potom vlastne by som vám povedal, ako by to vyzeralo, keby ste to zrobili tou druhou metodou, a to je tá, že by ste ju pod ten prah dali vlastne a nejako zobrali z nich kliatbu. Tak ja mu tu predám všetky tieto blbosti, čo som nakradol, čo som si požičal u barona. Samozrejme mu to všetko splatím. No a ideme teda za baronom. Sa musím pozrieť, ako dlho točíme. Ešte niečo mu môžem predať? Keď má tie peniaze, tak až to využijem, ale asi nič, že? Tak nič, no nič mnej sa obchodníku.
Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
Že si tým nejaké istý, počúvaj. No, každopádne. Kdeže máme rozcesník? Fajn, ja sa naprotím do Vranohradu. No to nie je ani tak ďaleko, ale tak keď tam môžem ísť sportom, na čo by som jazdil, že? To je logika. No ale ako tak pozerám, my už na ďalšiu fázu tejto hlavnej misie nemáme moc času. Ja sa ešte pozriem.
Lightning strike.
Čo sa stalo? Wow. Tak to ešte, toto ešte pozrieme, lebo toto nevypadá, že by tu len tak ani neprší ani nič. Wow. Tako burka není, takže neviem, kto to zapálil a ten obchodník úplne normálne predáva, to neviem, chápem. Takže zabehneme tam, zistíme, čo sa deje. Jo, ja sa zachránim, neboj sa. Ježiši, to je taká obchádzka toto. Na hrad 9 by ste sa dostali rýchlejšie ako toto. Shit, man. Čo sa tu stalo? Akože by bol teraz zásah bleskov uprostred bieleho dňa. Aj keď nikdy neviete, skrytky sa môžu ľahko bahnúť. Čo ste tu tak v pohode? To nikto nehasí?
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
O ne. Ne. O.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Ježiši, do čoho som sa to zase upísal? Bože, barón. Však ty počkaj, s tebou si to ešte vybavíme. Find really big. Let's get out, let's. Ok, toto máme ešte také... Oh.
Smoke. Gotta hurry.
Truhla. Tu máme ešte takú zaujímavú koniec tejto epizódy. Dostanem sa tam nejako... nevidím nič. Som späť, okej, a sme dole. Neboj sa, počkaj. Otvorím kone, Kone sú dôležitejšie ako tí pape. Pape smiech sa s tým. Hold, kone potrebuje každý, ale ľudí je moc. Ale nie, robím si zrad, pomôžeme tebe. Fajn, poď, kde sú dvere? Tu? Asi hej.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ježiši, Blarone, vážne sa chceš byť? Si istý? Oj, ty svinia. Tak poď. Ale dobre, Barone. Moment, akci, či igni. Nie, nemôžem. Takto som celkom v prdeli. Poď, aspoň sa naučíme trošku besných soubojov. Geralte, uskoč do prdele. Jak sa bránim? Ja sa chcem tiež brániť, ty perchante. Ani vlaštovku nemôžem. Nie, on ma dá, ja to neviem, ja sa neviem byť páni. Musím sa to ešte naučiť, toto neviem. Daj ho, Geralte, prosím, Geralte, prosím. Yes.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife? How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. saw fields of corpses at Sodden, saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Fajn, toto sa poriadne naťahlo, takže ja nebudem nič hovoriť. Do ďalšej epizódy to bude veľmi zaujímavé. Po opisku podľa máte všetky informácie ako vždy a zatiaľ ahoj.